folks, welcome back to Action Figure Imagery Tour Reviews. Today we're having a look at Popeye Classics Bluto figure. Popeye's nemesis, arch rival, enemy, whichever terminology you prefer to call him. He's the main antagonist of the main character, Popeye. And here's the box he comes in. And there's the other side. And this box is kind of weighty too because Bluto is such a huge character. It's got a little weight to it. It's not heavy, but you can feel how weighty it is once you get a hold of it. Just hear that thud sound. It gives you an idea of how heavy the figure kind of is. There's Bluto. There's the characters on the back. Popeye, castor oil, and olive oil. And you see the accessories he comes with. And if you can read the bio, I wish I could show the whole entire bio at the same time. Let's get as much as I can. You can pause the video if you want to read that. Alright. And now you've seen the packaging. Now let's take a look at Bluto outside of the packaging. Okay folks, here's Bluto out of the packaging. And see, get a closer look at Bluto. Up close to the face. Those big shiny teeth of his. And furry beard, the buttons on his shirt. As you see, he wears an undershirt underneath his upper shirt. Belt. Like khaki pants and brown shoes. Alright, the rest of the figure. This is a huge, bulky figure, by the way. Not over 6 inches tall, but almost 6 inches tall. Still a little bit over 5, well over 5 inches tall. And as far as this figure has quite a bit of weight to it. It feels, you'll see if you ever purchase this figure how heavy this figure feels. Not heavy where it's heavy to lift, but you'll be surprised at the weight of this figure. He probably weighs more than your average Marvel Legend Incredible Hulk figure. That's just how bulky this figure is. And starting with, and of course the head is removable, of course. And starting with Bluto's articulation. Starting with the head, upward head movement. Upward head movement is not good. It's good on Popeye, but Bluto's upward head movement, can't move his head upward. But downward head movement, he can look down just a little bit. Side to side is pretty good. And he has a little piece right here where you can move his arm. He has a swivel right here at the shoulder, as you can see. And there is no swivel right here, but his elbow bends like that. And he does have a swivel at the elbow also. And he has a swivel right here at the wrist. And downward to his waist. You can feel somewhat like an ab crunch, a little small ab crunch. Seems like he's bending them a little bit at the waist, but not much. Then you go down to the legs, outward leg movement like that. A little swivel at the upper leg, and then down to the knee. There's a swivel at the knee also. You can definitely bend it. And down to the feet. The feet have swivels also. You can move his feet like that. Alright. And this is a big hunk of plastic right here, but still a fun figure nonetheless. Much bigger than Popeye, that's for sure. And he doesn't come with as many accessories as Popeye. Popeye has his pipe, his can of spinach, his hat, extra head. Bluto doesn't have an extra head. All Bluto comes with is an extra pair of hands if you don't count his hat. And he comes with some fists, some closed fists. One of the default hands is on the figure right now. Not default, but extra hands is on the figure right now. I got Bluto. I put that on there. It's one of his fists. And he stands pretty well. Put him in a certain stance. And let's get a closer look at these hands. So as you can see, he comes with two closed fists. One of them he has on right now, on his right. And the rest of his hands are open palm. These hands look like they're for grabbing and holding things like maybe a weapon or something if he had a weapon. And this is more of an open palm right here. And that's it for the accessories for Bluto. And you see what the figure is like. And now let's have a look at Bluto in the slideshow. Okay folks, here's the slideshow as promised. You see Bluto inside of the packaging. And notice how you can't see his accessories in the packaging until you open them, and you see the back of the packaging. If you want to read that, you can pause the video if you can see it and enlarge the video. There's the side, the right side of the packaging right there. Popeye Classics Bluto raising his sleeve up as he's getting ready to punch Popeye. And now you see him, once you remove the outer packaging, you see the extra hands that he comes with. And those are default hands right there. Wide open hands. The fist that you saw in the video portion is one of the extra hands. And Bluto for right side view of Bluto. Back view. And so far, he is the largest Popeye Classics figure so far, and he might end up still being the largest figure once the toy line is done. I'm assuming. There he is without his hat, and there's an up-close shot of Bluto. You can see those big shiny white teeth, and the expression on his face is hilarious, I guess you could say. It kind of looks like a combination of a wicked smile and a frown a little bit. And look at the texture in his hair. It's real nice right there. Very detailed for a cartoonish look. They still give him realistic looking hair for a cartoon character. And there's left side view. You see how tall he is? He's almost at 6 inches even, but not quite. There he is being measured with his hat on. And then there he is without the hat, and you see he's almost right at 6 inches tall, but just a little bit over 5, definitely much taller than 5 inches even. And there he is punching Popeye, and I tried to make it where Popeye's hat would be sideways, you know, to add to the special effects. There he is again punching Popeye, and I put Popeye's hat on like that to give the effect of the punch that it's the actual punch, like he's knocking the hat off of Popeye's head for special effect purposes. There's a close-up of Bluto's hands, the extra hands he comes with. Well, the fists, yes, he comes with 2 fists, and as you see. And back of the packaging, you can pause that if you want to read that. And that's it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time. Everyone have a blessed day. See you in the next video.